Hey guys, it's Alvin and welcome back to my channel. I told you guys that I would shave for this week's video and I did. Now, if I can only remain consistent about posting content weekly. Okay, so if you saw last week's video, you know that I did an August favorites and hello, we're already in spooky season September, which means summer's basically done and fall is coming. And yes, I already acknowledged the fact that I am filming this video in a MeUndies unicorn onesie. Link in the description down below if you want to get a couple of dollars off of this cool onesie. Hashtag not sponsored. So now that fall is on its way, and if anybody knows me, which I say this all the time, you know that Halloween has a special place in my heart. If you didn't know, I actually celebrate 61 days of spooks starting September. It is currently day 2 of spooky season September as I'm filming this video. So that's why for this week's video, I took a little field trip down to the Yankee candle and the Boney bunch collection was back, and that is why I'm going to be reviewing it for you guys this week. Also, big shout out to my friend Jesse who works at Yankee Candle who got me a really good deal with these candles, and I like it. Alright, enough rambling, let's get this video started. Now, so the first candle that we are going to be reviewing is going to be this one. This is the Witch's Brew candle. I'm not exactly sure when the Witch's Brew was actually introduced, but I know that it's been around for a couple of years. I don't want to say years, don't quote me. But at the beginning of this year in January, I actually went down to the Yankee Candle outlets and I actually found this one that was just there, which means that this must have been out for a couple of years, months, don't quote me. And when I went down there, I was almost tempted to buy it, but then I thought, you know what, maybe I should wait. Maybe they'll actually bring it back this year, and sure enough, they did. So, wow. This literally smells like Halloween. Like, it's got notes of, I know it's got notes of patchouli, black licorice, campfires, a little bit of a musk scent to it, and wood. If you want it to smell like Halloween every single day in your home, just like this Witch's Brew Black Flame candle. Black Flame not guaranteed, and you'll literally get into the Halloween spirit for 61 days if you're just like me. Witch's Brew, I'm about to light this bitch up. So this next one that I actually told you guys in last week's video that I was going to get, and I did not disappoint, and it is going to be this one. This is Yankee Candle's Mystic Moon. Now this candle I've never really seen before. I'm not sure if it might have been out, but if it hasn't been out, then it is definitely a new one for me, and if we smell it, oh, this one is a little bit similar to the Midsummer's Night. It kind of has that cologne-y summer smell to it. Oh my god, it also has notes of, I think it's wood, some kind of wood in here. Maybe a little bit of black pepper, and I think just a tiny bit of black licorice. I could be wrong. I know that Yankee Candle actually has the notes and what they're describing them as, but this is my review and these are my opinions. Now, I think I might actually light this one up first because as summer is coming to a close, this is that perfect smell. Like, summer's done and here comes the fall season. I don't know, like I'm not a candle vlogger, and this is actually my first candle haul, so I'm sorry if you guys wanted like direct results. Like I said, go to yankeecandle.com and then you'll find out what this actually smells like. But for now, this is the perfect segue into fall. So for this next one, I was actually going a little bit batshit crazy because I did review this one in last week's video, and it is going to be this one. This is the Trick or Treat candle from last year. Technically, this doesn't count as the Boney Brunches collection of 2020, but there was a similar candle called Jack-o'-lanterns, which, believe me, this one actually smells a bit better than Jack-o'-lanterns, to my taste anyway. I'm not even kidding when I tell you that one whiff of this and I am transported back to pre-COVID Halloween. This has notes of candy corn, oranges, pumpkins, spices, and chilly nights. I know it's kind of hard to grasp the concept of chilly nights, but there's chilly nights thrown in here. I feel like every time the fall season comes, they magically bottle crisp fall air and then just throw it in here. The big difference between this one and Jack-o'-lanterns is Jack-o'-lanterns actually has a little bit more of a, how do I describe it? Pumpkin spicy kind of scent thrown along with some candy corns and a little bit of woods. I could be mistaken. Like I said, go to yankeecandle.com and you can actually see what the actual smells of it is. But me being me, I couldn't pick up the Jack-o'-lantern ones because that one didn't have any effect as Trick or Treat did on me. So needless to say, anytime Yankee Candle has Trick or Treat, I'll always be the first to buy this. So for this next one, I actually reviewed it in last Sunday's video, and it is going to be this one. This is Yankee Candle's Haunted Hayride. Now, this one was actually a part of last year's collection, which I'm so glad that they brought back because believe me, this Haunted Hayride brings back so many memories. And really, who doesn't love Halloween memories? So for this one, okay, let me tell you guys, this one before I tell you guys, do you guys remember back in the early 2000s, Burger King actually had a Slurpee, and I think it was a Simpsons Slurpee. It was a black cherry Slurpee or something like that. I'm not really sure, that turned your tongue purple. This, it smells like the Slurpee, berries, hints of cold nights. I get a tiny bit of hay bale there and a little bit of coconut and black pepper. This just keeps bringing back so many happy times. I literally lit this every single day last year, and I was so sad at the fact that these will only last 110 hours every year. I don't know, you guys, it's just very hard to explain why Halloween has such a special place in my little heart. My little rainbow unicorn heart. Okay, so for this next one, it's technically not a part of the Boney brunch collection. It's technically part of their fall candle line, and it is going to be this one. This is a returning favorite, originally poured in the 2000s, and this is called Autumn Woods. As the image depicts, there are some acorns and leaves, which I'm assuming it's gonna give it that woodsy smell. And let's take a whiff, shall we? Okay, I know this is gonna sound a little bit silly, but this literally smells like it was poured in the early 2000s, like if that makes sense, because I don't know how to describe it. It definitely does have hints of a woodsy smell, like when you're actually in the woods, like of the cold air. Like, actually no, I take that back. This one actually has notes of warm fall air, definitely leaves, a little bit of spice or cinnamon, with just a hint of your abuelita's baking. Needless to say, this does smell a little bit more smoother than the rest of the collection, because this one is a little borderline after Halloween, but before Thanksgiving. Like, it's like meet me in the middle, if that makes sense. All of the Boney Brunch collection does have hint of Halloween, but this one just has like a smooth, subtle, hey, it's fall, let's go and visit Abuelita. I really wish you guys could see in my head to see what I'm actually depicting, because it's just a little hard to explain for you guys. Well, there you guys go. I certainly hope that you enjoyed this week's video of reviewing Yankee Candle's Boney Brunch collection, plus a returning classic favorite from 2000. If you guys like this video, then as always, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up and drop a comment if you're excited for Halloween and what your favorite Halloween candle was, because 5 candles in the span of 60 days, that's not enough time for me. But yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching this week's video, and until next time, I bid thee spooky season and fare thee well. Goodbye guys.